Over the past 3 years, as a disruptive animal rights activist, I have continually received criminal charges, convictions, and banning notices prohibiting me from entering multiple businesses and premises around Western Australia.
Bit of a weird flex, but okay. What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to the Ablaze channel. Now, we're going to be looking at Vegan Booty. I feel like we all know who she is at this point. Every once in a while, we like to dig it back up and just see where she is. And boy, oh boy, she's been up to some of her usual mischief she has. It's just, oh God. So normally when I type up her name, obviously her channel comes up and I kind of just look and have a look and see what she's been up to. Like normally it's just body paint stuff, walking around basically half nude in front of school children. Somehow that's supposed to persuade you to go vegan. Not really too sure. I've been pondering and thinking about that for the last few months. Haven't yet made a connection, but maybe one day. Well, anyway, I was looking at her channel and I couldn't help but notice that I couldn't find it. I'm pretty sure she got terminated for a little bit. Who would have funked it, hey? It's like she makes inappropriate content or something. I don't know. That all being said, I searched it again today and this popped up. And I've actually seen this story going around personally on Instagram, in which Tasha here disrupted a restaurant called Fire and the police came after her and, as she's going to explain in this clip, has now been banned from all liquor stores, I think in the west coast of Australia. But here, don't just take my word for it. Let's see what she says. Before we do, make sure to hit the like button if you also like steak. It will be really silly.
In fact, it should be a crime to commit animal abuse and murder and eat their bodies, steal their milk from them.
All right, mate, you might want to calm down a little bit there. It's like the one friend you have that tries not to get political at the dinner table, but they always fucking end up getting political. Can I invite my friend? She's well chill. She's so chill, the friend. Yeah, I can't see why you got the police phoned on you.
However, my message is very serious and I'm in fact a non-violent activist simply speaking up on behalf of the victims of this Holocaust.
Well, that can't be true. I don't know. Is it? Should we have a look at the clip and see what they are talking about? Sounds like the government is being a little bit ridiculous if you ask me. But yeah, let's give her the benefit of the doubt that she wasn't disruptive. She was just trying to do a normal protest, even though she basically said that she was playing what she liked to describe as pig screaming noises. You know me, guys, just a little bit of white noise when I'm eating. You know, it really sets the ambience, if you know what I mean. Okay, bro, yeah, I don't know why she got kicked out of the restaurant. That's a bit bizarre. It sounded like a start of a zombies round from fucking Call of Duty. Honestly, this is just the same white noise that I put on the background when I sleep. It just helps me sleep. Sounds like Joe Rogan making animal noises. This is what I say to Retro Phantom every time I go to bed. Can I just put a little bit of white noise on? I need a... Just helps me sleep. And she says, okay, sure, you can... Of course, sweetie, anything you need, she says. Just like that. So I put on this.
Assault, mate.
You're gonna get done for assault there, mate. I don't understand this logic, bro. It's like you literally went into this man's business, disrupted it, playing like some Call of Duty zombie white noise in the background, and then it's just a head scratch on why now the head chef and the owner of the restaurant is upset with them. Well, mate, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? Well, fuck, we were not even doing anything. Yeah, I wonder why he's upset. What a scene, eh? It's like I'm back at Fright Night or something. Like, fuck this. Like we discussed in yesterday's video, I feel like it's very much along the same lines. I think the best way to get people on your side is to force it down their throats. Yes, I think that's when people are more likely to join you on your fight to join with veganism. You know, when people are going out for maybe that once a month dinner with their family and they just want to enjoy and relax and have a good time, playing pigs screaming in the background and disrupting that, I think it's going to really change them. I think they're going to come away from this very level-headed, and they're going to say to themselves when they get home, or even in the car on the way back going home, after you've ruined that whole night and experience, you know what? They may have ruined our night, but I gotta say, these vegans, they make a good point, you know. I had no idea until I heard those Call of Duty zombie noises that this was going on. I just thought the meat magically appeared on my plate and I didn't know how I got there. Well, now I know. Has anyone ever generally seen a protest where this has happened and then they've actually changed their mind? I'm curious, because you'd always say there has to be at least one, right? But I actually don't know if there is even one person that's actually transitioned after experiencing this. And I actually wouldn't be surprised either if that was the case.
I think we're fine here. That's their property.
Now, I would play the whole clip, but it goes on for 20 minutes. Let me just break it down for you as I give you screenshots. Tasha here carries on playing pig noises, as I will demonstrate now. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. And then basically the guy comes out of the restaurant. For some reason, he's upset. And I don't know. For the life of me, I don't know why he's upset, but apparently he's upset with this. Completely unreasonable response, obviously. Super mad, and he tries to fight everyone, which, okay, yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know if that's really the best mood. But having said that, I see where he's coming from. All the vegans are kind of like, whoa, we're not even doing anything. Leave us alone. Even though they basically ruined their whole business for the night and now everyone has to leave. Practically shut down the restaurant. Then the real pigs are called. I mean, the police are called. I'm just kidding, bro. I don't care. That was a cheap joke. That was a cheap. I'm just fucking. This is what my channel's really come to, hasn't it? That was a fucking cheap joke. I'm sorry. I like police officers. Oh God, what have I said? Anyway, they come and then they're like, yeah, you know, the guy's like playing these pig noises, it's disorderly, and then Tasha comes back with that mental response of, why would playing music be disorderly then? Are you brain dead? Yes! Bit of a weird response. I got it, yeah. Was that supposed to be I got you kind of a moment? You're like, oh yeah, you can blast your music. None of that new modern shit though. It's always just some good old classic rock like Led Zeppelin or AC/DC. Go for it as loud as you want. What the f did she think he was going to say? In which then Tasha turns off her Bose Bluetooth speaker and tries to hit him with a, well, I'm not leaving until you tell me how I'm breaking section 74 AB of the Western Australia law. And then the police officer's like, that's trespassing. I didn't even say you were that. But then it all boils down to the end when the vegans are like, yeah, mate, well, we got this all on camera. You're going to get booked. He doesn't get booked. The guy insults them and says, what is this, for OnlyFans? And then he says, yeah, it is actually. He goes, yeah, you like that. You like showing all your bits. And then they call him disgusting. And then the whole thing ends. Anyway, I feel like it was just better to describe it that way as opposed to just watching a 20-minute video of pigs screaming in the background. I'm sure you guys will probably agree. Anyway, that all being said, he does an interview. He got invited to a news station where apparently he's gonna try and sue Tasha. I mean, I'm all for it. So let's have a listen to this.
The sounds you hear now are pigs screaming for their lives inside carbon dogs responsible for their murder. Psychopath!
John says he isn't backing down. He joins me now from Perth. This escalated hugely on the weekend. What was the lead up, John?
Oh, Layla, it just went from bad to worse. The Friday previous, lovely Tash Peterson decided to enter my premises, kick off with a load of... There were at least 12 to 15 of them that entered my premises on the Friday the week before. There was another dozen of them outside with the screaming pig. That's the voices of the screaming pigs dying inside a chamber, burning from the inside out. What a toolbox.
Indeed, Tasha is indeed a toolbox. I can't argue with that. So as well, apparently a bunch of vegans are now going to his actual restaurant on his website and review bombing it. Of course, that's what they always do. They're just a bunch of big children when they don't get their own way. What did they really expect that was going to come from this? The head chef, the guy here was just going to see this, oh, they get killed like this? Are you kidding me? Right, well, I'm shutting down my business right now. The fuck? I don't know what they expected, but because that didn't happen, they're now review bombing it like crazy.
But we just literally lock shop, shut us down, and just try to run our business. That, however, then provoked her again to come back. So she came back on Saturday night and decided to start it all over again. And I'm sorry to say, Layla, I lost my cool. And I lost my cool because now it's really disrupting my business. And I could see The look on my customers' faces, my staff, they were all a little scared and a bit nervous, and I stormed out. First of all, I asked them to leave. I asked them to step off my premises. When I went back into the premises, however, she decided to turn the megaphone even louder. So this was way beyond what was acceptable. This wasn't a peaceful protest. She decided to really try and kick up as big a fuss as possible.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of old kids that are just attention seeking. That's all it really is, bro. You can't tell me that Tasha doesn't create this content for purely not the simple fact of attention seeking. The fact that she even has a OF and promotes that kind of thing. And then if you look at like some of her videos as well, it just has nothing to do with veganism. Just like the one where she goes around Australia with her friend in lingerie. Like that's somehow supposed to convince me and you to go vegan. Like that literally has nothing to do. Like I don't get that in the slightest.
I know you've had a lot of support from the public in the lead up to this, but has this latest clash put people off, or are you still getting lots of bookings?
To be honest, the support is getting bigger, stronger, and more verbal for me. So far as my business is concerned, I've trebled my income. I'm now, in her words, having to murder more animals because of their actions.
Let's go. That's good news. I mean, that's pretty hilarious. It doesn't matter which way you twist that. So Tasha goes there to protest about the murder that's happening, to try and basically shut down his business. As a result of that, does the complete opposite. People are now flocking to his restaurant, wanting to eat there. And to be kind of honest with you, good. I'm glad. Like I said, I know a lot of vegans are trying to review bomb his business now. Like I didn't expect anything else, but I'm sure now there's probably even more people giving it 5 stars, right? Which is nice to see. It's kind of depressing though, right? At the same time that it just actually has to come to this. You know what I mean? I don't think the whole veganism thing is a terrible cause by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just the way they go about it is just so manipulative, you know? Prodding and pushing people into a corner to make them react. They'd be like, see, look at these angry meat eaters. I told you they're big villains. I told you they're bad people. It's like, dude, this is the second time you came to his business and you're disrupting it as much as you are and being ruthless while doing it. You know, it's like, I'm not surprised he acted the way that he acted. At least, more than anything, at least he then came on camera and admitted that he probably went too far. It's more than Tasha's ever done. She's never wrong. Despite even getting the letter from the police the other day. She doesn't care. She made a video saying that she's going to carry on being the savior. Like anyone's watching that piece of shit and being like, oh, thanks, Tasha. That's great. No one cares, man. No one's relieved that you're carrying on with this. No one thinks you're a knight in shining armor for doing this. I think more than anything, people just find her extremely annoying at this point.
You're under a lot of pressure. You're in the limelight. You're under attack in some ways. How are you doing?
Thanks. Personally,
it's not easy.
Yeah. I lost my partner because of this. I lost, you know, a relationship that I thought I was going to marry this woman, and she just couldn't handle the amount of attention. She's a very private person, and yeah, thanks, vegans. You're barred for life, definitely. Whenever I open any other business, now I'm going to start opening steak restaurants just to piss you off.
Well, I'm sorry to see that you've gone through so much, and thank you for coming on the show and talking to us, and we do wish you all the best. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
I think when it gets that personal towards the end as well, because I've seen him in other clips talk about potentially suing Tasha, right? And not backing down. I generally believe that too. When it becomes that personal, it's like not rocket science or hard to see the detrimental effects that this has on people. Every single protest that I seem to have seen over these past few years, whether that's Just Stop Oil or the vegan protests or any other ones, in which people actually get hurt, you know, real people. The vegans are going to say how, well, at least it's not killing pigs or anything. You know what I mean? But it's just like the most self-centered, narcissistic people on the planet. They're all hypocrites anyway. You could easily make a video in talking in which how veganism, if anything, is worse for the planet. That's a whole freaking other 30-minute video. But then when you see stuff like this at the end, when it gets really real at the end, I mean, you can generally see the pain on this guy's face. Yeah, I'm happy for him that he's tripled his income, but let's be honest, having the fact that you've lost your partner, well, you know, no amount of money is going to fix something like that. And that's incredibly sad to see. I've always thought they were spiteful people, but I got to be honest, after seeing this, I think even more so. Anyway, boys and girls, if you found this video interesting at all and you want to share it around to really just shine light on what a terrible YouTuber Tasha is, then be my guest. Leave a comment down below and leave a like if you want to help the algorithm. And well, guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.